Alex, I turn to you first. When a judge blocks an order, what does that really mean, right? Like in people's minds, they're thinking, you know, the DOJ team are putting their pencils down, grabbing their laptops and walking out. I'm guessing that's not happening.
Well, what it means is that the judge is saying that what's going on is illegal and that there needs to be a stop put to it. And we're now headed towards, this is in some ways what we saw 8 years ago at the start of the first Trump administration, when he faced legal hurdles, legal pushback on some of his early orders and his early actions then. So in some ways, there's some echoes of what we're seeing play out 8 years ago.
But like literally real time, the judge is saying someone needs to stop them. Who's that person? What does it look like? Because 8 years ago, there wasn't a J.D. Vance who was saying the courts can't do this. It was a whole different cast of characters.
It's a good question. I don't have a good answer for you on that one.
Totally fair. All right, David, the Republicans used to be about law and order, right? That was their jam, law and order and the Constitution. How does anyone see any of this except a clear grab of power, absolute power, and doing whatever they can get away with?
Yeah, well, I think we have to differentiate between rhetoric and action. And so far, the Trump administration hasn't defied any court order. J.D. Vance has fired off a tweet on X, and he likes to fire off tweets a few times a day. So does President Trump. But I think until we see the president himself talk about defying court orders, and until we see the administration do it, and I'm not saying people should assume they won't, that I think we really have to pay attention to how they are handling these court orders and how the agencies impacted are handling these court orders. And to Alex's point, there's just a lot we don't know, right? We don't know really how the DOJ team is operating, who they're accountable to on a daily basis, whether they're getting pre-approval for the actions they're taking, or they're simply acting and then updating the White House, and the White House is signing off after the fact. We don't know if they're asking to do things that the White House is saying they shouldn't do, or that cabinet secretaries are saying they shouldn't do. And so there's just a lot of, as Donald Rumsfeld might have said, known unknowns here. And we have to sort of figure this out before we turn it into something it's not.
Yeah, but I'm guessing the likes of Donald Rumsfeld also believed things like your word is your bond. And I don't want to put you on the spot, but are you a parent, David?
Of course.
So this idea, we have to separate the rhetoric from the action. Imagine saying that to our children. Isn't your word your bond? Isn't what you say representative of what you do?
Well, not in this administration. And not
should we be okay with that?
I didn't say you should be okay with it. I'm just telling you what it is. I'd also point out that we've seen this before. FDR put forward a lot of different initiatives and legislation that were slapped down by the courts. And eventually they sort of came to an unofficial compromise after FDR threatened to pack the courts. There's just a lot going on here that we need to figure out so that we can pinpoint what the actual problem is. And I think the biggest thing we need to really figure out is what the administration wants to do with various agencies when it comes to how they handle funding and civil service employees following statute. And one of the things that you probably won't see, because the judiciary is happy to exert its power and the executive is very happy to exert its power. But Article 1, the Supreme branch, not just a co-equal branch of government, but the Supreme branch, the legislative, doesn't seem to have any interest in controlling either of the other two branches and exerting its checks and balances. That's been true with Democrats. It's now true with Republicans. And that, I think, is part of the problem here.
Dan, let's talk about Senate Majority Leader John Thune. When he was asked about Vice President Vance's comments, he basically said, the judges are the referees of our government, and they have an important role to play. Is that the most we're going to get out of our Republican lawmakers? Anything stronger than that?
Steph, I think I saw a meme on X that compared that moment to the speech by Connor in Succession when he tried not to praise or denigrate a controversial employee. It was word salad for sure, and you want to hear something stronger from the leader of the Senate majority at a time when there are these questions about constitutional authority and being a check on power. So I think maybe we will get there at some point, but we're certainly not getting those hard questions today.
All right, Mark, unfortunately for you, you're the fourth up at bat. Take everything these boys have said. If you're the Democrats right now, what do you do?
Well, you try and enforce the Constitution, and I think that the point here is that Trump is running. I mean, you don't have to look at the rhetoric. Do look at the action. Look what he's doing with Congress. Look what he's doing with statutes that he's running roughshod over and doesn't seem to think apply to him. In your previous notion about co-equal branches of government, Trump clearly doesn't think he's a co-equal member. He's testing the limits of executive authority. He's running roughshod over Congress, and now he's running roughshod over the courts. And I think there's absolutely every indication that they're just going to defy whatever the courts say and just go on and do what they're doing and just say, okay, sue me, take me to court, find us in contempt. We don't care. I'm not as secure as David is in the notion that, just because it hasn't happened yet, it's not going to happen. I think every indication, every sign that we see is that they're going to press this to the absolute limits and run roughshod over not only the Congress, but the courts and the Constitution.
Mark, what happens if Elon Musk starts to win over public support, right? People are starting to say, well, we need to get rid of government waste and fraud. And he's, drib-drabbing out a little story here that's unverified, an example there. And people say, oh, I don't understand government at all. And he starts to get support while the framework of our three equal branches of government crumble.
Yeah, it reminds me, Steph, of many years ago, a mentor, when I was trying to figure out what to do in politics after an unsuccessful race. He said, listen, if you think you know anything or you've seen anything about politics, go to Louisiana and get your PhD. And I did that in the 80s in an epic governor's race against a guy named Edwin Edwards. And this is just shades of what's going on now. Edwin Edwards was the most corrupt and one of the most loved politicians in Louisiana history. He carried around bags of cash, but people loved him because they felt like he was corrupt on their behalf. And I think that's a lot of what's happening with Trump, with Elon. And I do think that Elon's flying a little close to the sun. I can smell the wax burning. But at this point, I think a lot of people are looking at those, like the Mayor Adams thing and everything's like, well, it's not affecting me. And, screw them. Biden screwed all the, took on, prosecuted, it was a political witch hunt on a lot of Republicans. So it's fair game.
Let's talk about Eric Adams, David. Was this more about Adams' legal charges, or was it about Donald Trump putting the world on notice? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Yeah, it's curious, right? Mayor Adams met with President Trump, and now the case is dropped. I think, the question here, and Mark sort of got into this, is the politics at the moment favors Donald Trump, because everybody that I've ever interviewed as a voter, left, right, and center, believes that there's so much waste, fraud, and abuse, which there is, by the way, and there's a lot of it, but they've always believed that there's so much of it that the government should spend even more money and they should get more tax cuts. And this is across the board, because if we'd only get rid of the waste, fraud, and abuse, there'd be so much money. Even after all of that, there'd be money left over. Now, we know if you don't deal with entitlement programs and other things, that's just simply not the case, and you're not going to solve the problem. But right now, what voters are hearing is the president's going after things like foreign aid, which is always a hard sell. They never understand why it needs to be done. And everything else is conceptual. They may be seeing the headlines about NIH cuts or this agency shutting down, see the CFPB shutting down. You're going to get into that later this evening. But nothing's actually impacted them yet. And Donald Trump is barely 4 weeks into his second term. So he's enjoying a honeymoon phase that's normal for most presidents. It's just not normal for him, but it's actually normal for most presidents. President Biden enjoyed it. President Obama enjoyed it. President George W. Bush enjoyed it. It's just Trump the first time around didn't. This time he is. And so I think, I'm not saying you can put it past them to do some of these things. I'm just saying we don't know where this is going to end up yet, and we don't know where the politics of this is going to end up once people are actually impacted by some of the things this new administration is doing.